Hello guys, so I've been using the United Quest card for a while now, and honestly, I can say it feels like one of the better choices I've made as a frequent United flyer. The welcome bonus was what first caught my attention, 70,000 miles plus 1,000 PQP, which gave me a huge head start on both redeeming flights and inching closer to elite status. This was a fantastic way to get the ball rolling right away, especially if you're aiming for more rewarding flights and perks. With this kind of bonus, you can jumpstart your travel goals, whether you're planning your next vacation or striving for a higher tier of benefits. The annual fee of $350 felt steep at first, but after actually using the benefits, I've more than made that back. One of the things I like most is the $200 in United Travel Bank credits you get every year. For me, that basically knocks the annual fee down to $150 since I'm booking flights with United anyway. The travel bank credits essentially make it easier to justify the cost, especially for regular United flyers like myself. If you travel frequently, this credit is almost like getting the card for half the price. On top of that, every anniversary, you get a 10,000-mile discount toward an award flight. I've already used that once, and it felt like a free extra flight just for holding the card. This perk makes the card even more rewarding, as it allows you to maximize your travel experience without additional cost. Free checked bags for me and a companion also save me money each trip, and priority boarding has made my travel way smoother since I don't have to stress about overhead bin space. These two perks alone save me time and hassle every time I fly, which, over the course of a year, can really add up. If you're someone who frequently travels with a companion, this benefit becomes even more valuable, as it saves double the cost on checked bags. I've also noticed how the perks mimic low-level elite status. For example, I've gotten complimentary Premier upgrades on award tickets when space was available, which made a big difference on longer flights. These upgrades can really enhance the flying experience, making your travel more comfortable without the extra cost. They can turn an ordinary flight into a premium experience, making it feel like you've earned a higher status. I even managed to earn 2 Global Economy Plus upgrades after hitting $40,000 in spend during the year, which felt like a nice bonus for spending I was going to do anyway. These bonuses are a great incentive, especially if you're already using the card for everyday expenses. The card also earns up to 18,000 PQP per year, since you get 1 PQP for every $20 you spend, and that has helped me push toward higher status levels without as much actual flying. This is a huge benefit for those who want to accumulate status more quickly without the need for additional flights. For those who travel a lot but don't want the hassle of constantly flying just to reach higher status levels, the PQP earning rate offers a much easier way to boost your status. The lifestyle credits surprised me too. I've taken advantage of the $100 in rideshare credits, which basically cover my airport runs every month. This is an easy way to make travel more affordable, especially when you're on the go often. I also use the $150 in renowned hotels credits when I prepaid a stay, and I've used some of the Instacart credits that stack up to $180 per year. Those little monthly perks feel like free money if you already use those services. They really add up and contribute to the overall value of the card, making it feel more rewarding to carry. If you rely on services like rideshare or grocery delivery, these credits can make the card feel like it's paying for itself in everyday savings. What also gives me peace of mind is the insurance protections. I had a flight delay last winter, and I actually used the trip delay coverage that reimbursed me for meals and a hotel up to $500. Knowing that I'm also covered for trip cancellation, lost baggage, and even primary rental car insurance makes me feel like I'm traveling with a safety net. This peace of mind is invaluable, especially when you're on the road frequently. You never know when a flight delay, cancellation, or even lost luggage can disrupt your plans, and having that safety net in place can make all the difference. Plus, purchases are covered for accidental damage or theft up to $10,000 per claim, and they even extend warranties by a year, which came in handy when I bought new noise-canceling headphones. This extended warranty perk is especially useful for electronics, as it offers extra protection on your purchases. As for the downsides, the card doesn't get you United Club Lounge access, and the annual fee can be hard to swallow if you don't fly United often. However, for me, since I'm on United several times a year, it really feels like the card pays for itself. If you hardly ever fly United or want transferable points, I'd say go for something like the Chase Sapphire Preferred. But if you're loyal to United like I am, the Quest card fits perfectly. Between the award flight discounts, the credits, and the elite-like perks, it feels like having status without the grind of flying every single week. This makes it a great card for those who want the benefits of frequent flyer status without the constant flying, which can be taxing for some travelers. For me, that has made it more than worth keeping in my wallet. The card offers plenty of value for those who fly frequently with United, and with all the added benefits, it's a solid choice for anyone looking to elevate their travel experience while earning rewards. If you're committed to United and are looking to make the most of your travel with added perks, the United Quest card is an excellent option to consider.